And we're live. How's everybody doing? Wow, Lester LeSabre, Inspector. See, I'm going to go backwards. Lester LeSabre, Inspector Bruce, D-Man. Oh, D-Man. I didn't get the post office. There's a story behind it, but I just couldn't do it because there's two crashes out on the road, and I didn't make it. I had to go somewhere else, and I was running out of time after the crashes. But I'll be there Monday. Let's see here. And Dean Stevenson's here. And who else is here? Mark Sauvé. I gotta scroll back a bit. A lot of people here already. Oh, there's a button here I forgot to push. Let's see here. Who else is here? Dean Stevenson, Buff Del Campo. Yeah, it's me, Mark Sauvé. Uh, um, 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 Patrick Sullivan with his old name back. That's really good. Bruce Culchin's here. Mexican Spec was here, but I don't think he's going to stick around. He's got to get up early tomorrow morning, trek up to the border with a vehicle. Mo Parquet was here like an hour and a half ago. Hopefully she's still here. Buddy Carfano, man, he was here two hours ago. But no, or like what, 4 hours ago? Yeah. So yeah.
Walking up with my hot coffee.
Okay, I'm already started. So Kim is walking up here from the house with her hot coffee, and Crash Roadrunner Garage is here. A lot of people plus a half. Yeah, you always give these half numbers. Barrows, how you doing? I'm sitting here with my car behind me. It won't start. we uh, we put a choke on it last night, a manual choke. I did a video, but I haven't put the video up yet. And somehow Dean Stevenson seems to know about that. Don't know how. Maybe we said we were doing it, but somehow we flattened the battery. I think the choke cable got on top of the starter solenoid because we picked up that cable and it was really hot. But I thought it was just there for a few seconds. But apparently we flattened the battery because the car wouldn't start, and I put a voltmeter. I had 0.02 volts. I mean, that's pretty flat. So I got a battery charger on it, trying to get it up to the point where it'll start. And then I'll back it out of here. But now I have a choke on it, so I don't have to pump the gas like 16, 17, 18 times. Yeah, Patrick isn't doing so well as spelling his name. Well, he did the same thing that Lester LeSabre did. Lester is Lester LeSabre, left the R out, and Patrick is Patrick without the whole k. And so they both left the letter out. Maybe YouTube doesn't let them use the last letter of their first name. I don't know. And like I said, everybody's first name is now at. We're all ats. So I could just say hi, at. That'd cover everybody. I'm thinking Kim's going to be here. It's a walk up from the house, and it's dark out there. So she's probably taking it easy. And she's got her coffee, so, don't want to spill the coffee. And I don't know what else she's carrying. Oh, man. Yeah, and yeah, Mexican Spec's probably sleeping or trying to go sleep because he wanted to swear. You talk about spelling. Is that New Zealandese? Swear. Lester, I was no good at spelling my name. Yeah, I see that. I got mine right, but I don't know. Mine was easier, I guess. I should have put 3 F's or something. Buff Del Campo. I could have done that. There was a woman I met online many years ago, and we kind of became friends. Her name was Barbie, and online she was Barbiee to separate her from all the other Barbies that were online. So I could have done that with both, with 3 F's. I didn't think of that. So it's a long walk up here, I guess. Hey, Granddad's here. How you doing? Gear, it's supposed to get down to 14 degrees tonight. Oh man, I forgot where you are. We're supposed to tonight's supposed to be okay. Tomorrow is supposed to be 27 Fahrenheit, which is that's pretty nippy here in Tennessee. Um, so we got our last car that needed to be winterized, which was the Dart. We got that done yesterday. So and I checked it. I mean, it's good down way probably. Oh yeah, North Dakota. one of the 4 states I haven't been in. The real you. Well, Kim.
Yeah.
We killed the battery.
Like it's dead.
Oh, it had 0.02 volts, which of course wouldn't start the car.
Well, yeah.
So
did we leave lights on? Maybe?
No, I think when that cable got hot, I think we killed it then and didn't know it because we never tried it after that. And when I went to start it, nothing. So I came up here, voltmeter, 0.02 volts. So I put that on for about 15 minutes, and it slowly starts coming up.
Yeah.
And the highest it has is 6 amps, So it's up to 6 amps. So I let it sit there like that for a little bit. Then I went and turned it and went. So it's like, okay, so I'm charging it some more. I got this open because there's probably some hydrogen gas coming off that. Got a fire in the fireplace. All the wrong stuff together,
It's
so.
not that cold yet.
No, it's fine. We'll just leave it open.
Supposed to be
I've got a good fire
in
going.
cold weather, though, huh?
Yeah, tomorrow night it's supposed to be 27. That's cool.
Yeah.
And today was kind of a rough day for me. It was a fun day, but kind of rough because my son he's moving away tomorrow. He's lived here for 19 years in Clarksville, and he got a job over on the East Coast. He retired from the Army. He's got a real good job, so he's headed over there. And so this car might be making some dashes back and forth to the East Coast, and so we'll have to do some videos on the trip.
Okay. Did you tell him about the job we got done?
Which one, the choke?
Yeah.
Somehow Dean knew about it. I didn't put up a video. I don't know. He just knew about something he said about the choke, the direction it pulled or something. I go like, how do you know about that? I haven't put the video up.
Dean, are you stalking us?
Are you stalking us? He's got a camera hidden in here somewhere.
He does.
Dean, you got a camera hidden in here?
Dean Stream.
Gearhead says too big. What is that word? Ignite? Lit. I don't know what that word is. Mine's just north of me. Granddad says I can hear the grass crying from here. Let's see, get you stipend.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, I see. They're talking about finding or something. Oh, and Dean said, because I was started at the bottom reading up instead of the direction I'm supposed to go. D-Man says, hi, Kim.
Hello, everybody. You all get 3 points.
3 points.
I got to go get the other extension cord so I can plug in this camera.
Okay, do you think your car will start? God, we've had 2 cars with 2 dead batteries.
Yeah.
Well, her battery's an old battery, so we kind of expect that if we let it sit. This is a fairly new battery, and we killed it because of our old. Oh, the thumbnail. No shit. I put a thumbnail up. That's how he knows. It was me. It was me. I did do that. Oh, you said you had a problem with the tube to the choke, so you decided to eliminate it. So that means turning a pull-down choke into a... Oh, yeah. Did I say that? Did I put that video up by mistake? Which video did I put up? I thought I put up the video. I thought I put up the short about the checking the antifreeze level. Because I did 2 shorts last night, but I put up that one, and I saved the choke one for tonight. But I don't know what I did. Geez, I can never remember. Did you buy the whole automatic to manual choke kit, or just... We bought the cable. We made the other parts. And I made... Oh, we started it when we were... Oh, yeah, we started during the live. We took the the factory radio out that doesn't work worth a darn. And Mexican Spec thought we didn't have the antenna hooked up, but it was hooked up. So because we checked that. So I made a plate to go in there, put the choke in there, but that plate's just clecoed in place, so I can pull it out. I'll probably drill a couple more holes and put some circuit breakers or switches or something in that plate. It'll go where the original radio is. Then the console, I'm going to put a radio and the CB radio, maybe something else in there, and so I'll have a radio. But Kim gave me a radio that she had in another car, and it's got. Oh yeah, you saw the antifreeze short. That's one I thought I put up. So the oh yeah, and Mo Parquet. Hi, how you doing? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. I just am talking.
Hello, Mo Parquet.
I'm talking instead of reading. So
You're talking instead of reading.
I don't know. Hello, Faith. How you doing? So now I forgot what I was saying. It doesn't matter, does it? Oh, I know. So I put that plate in there because I don't want an old original Ford 8-track player that doesn't work. Why do I want that in the dash? So I needed a place for the choke and a couple of switches. That's a perfect place. And I didn't hack the dash all up. I made a plate to go in there so that if I ever want to put the original radio back in, we can just put it in. I didn't destroy anything because I don't like when people hack a dash all up to put a non-stock radio in. Then you can't put the old radio back in. Mo Parquet says, sorry. Sorry for what? What'd you say? Okay. So, I got to get a cough drop in because my throat's already giving me trouble. Mo Parquet, the kids are asleep early. I've cleaned. My
Early
garage
on a Saturday night.
My garage is amazing. Well, just before we came up here, I was looking for something on YouTube. I want to see how my video is doing. But the first thing that pops up is a short from Mo Parquet. She's sitting on the hood of a, I don't know what that is, Roadrunner or Satellite or something like a 69, maybe 68. I don't remember. 69, I think. Roadrunner GTX or something. What are you doing? Why are you taking my car apart?
I want them to see the choke we worked so hard on.
Okay. So, because I put it all together and closed the hood, just going to drive it out.
Well, but
then it didn't do it. It didn't work.
Didn't work. It was meant to be. They want to see. Can you
68 Satellite. Okay.
Can you click it so that they can see?
Can I click it so they can see?
Yeah.
GG Mopar. Hello, how you doing? So what do I want? Dual cam? It's spelled wrong.
Which one?
It's spelled like a dual, like.
It's dueling cameras.
That's it. Okay, can everybody see?
It needs more zooming, doesn't it?
Zooming. The car needs more zooming, all right. Does that mean zooming like it when it goes? Zoom. Oof. This car will never zoom. It'll like kind of almost get out of its own way.
Oh.
This car goes pretty good when you're going downhill. When you're going uphill, there's a lot of cars that'll just run away from it. So now I know how mean, because I was a dumbass. I forgot that I put that picture of that thing up for my thumbnail. So everybody saw it. That's why they knew about it. Dean didn't have a camera in here. I had a camera in here. I'm a dummy.
Can they see? Go in and actuate the choke so they can see.
Go ahead, actuate the... Oh, I forgot to put on the lights. That's one of the mistakes I always make. There, more light. Okay, what did you want me to put on?
Go in and actuate the choke so they can see it work.
Actuate the choke. Okay. Yeah. Instead of actuating my mouth.
For a moment at least.
Do something. Yeah, and then we'll see if it starts, but...
Actually...
I kind of want to... It might start now. It's been on for 20 minutes since it failed. Ooh, that's nice and warm. How warm is this?
All the way warm.
Oh, it's good. That fire's going. Okay.
This camera's not easy to hold.
Much smaller camera.
Should I?
Put my foot on the cord, of course. Look the cord. I close the door like my confidence that it'll start.
the way. It's too much too.
Yeah. Where'd you put my airplane? I'm looking.
Okay, let me get that camera out of the way.
I'll wait. Well, that started really nice.
Yeah, you didn't have to talk about it.
The only issue, you can't start it with a choke all the way closed. I thought I'd have to have it all the way closed, but nope. That is too much.
Well, maybe if it kicked over the first time, but it sort of connected. Sorry, guys. I'll go back or you can repeat your questions. I saw there was comments and stuff, but he really wants to get the car started. I don't know. No Parquet says her husband got a '97 Dodge Ram with a 318 that he's going to revive the fuel system. Needs a fuel pump. I did that on the green truck a while back. I don't know if I did it on my channel or on this channel, but I made a video about it. I don't know, it might be helpful to watch if you can find it. There's a funny part where we turned the fuel pump on and it made a sprinkler system. No, Holly 1920, dude. No. Hard or easy, it's sort of a pain. Like, hopefully it's not full of fuel. It's a lot easier when it's empty.
Where's your radio? On you? There you go.
Hear it.
Radio. Good. Okay, I'm taking this with me. I don't know where I'm going to park it, but I'm going to leave it on for a few minutes and charge it up.
Okay, I'll see you in a couple minutes.
Okay, I'll
Okay,
I might want to leave it open or let it run.
Yeah.
It's a little exhausted.
He's going to be out of here in a minute, and then I'll be able to talk. I don't know, taking the bed off. You're good on this side. I didn't take the bed off of mine, and I think it was. I think I would still do it the way I did it, because the bed's pretty big. I wouldn't have been able to. I wouldn't have been able to pick up the bed. Just too big. He's coming back. I told the fib. Said he was leaving, but he didn't. What's wrong?
I know it flattened the battery.
What's that?
This light stays on, which never came on before.
Is the knob turned on?
And the ashtray light stays on.
Is the don't Yeah, mine was a plastic tank. Well, yeah, extruded polystyrene or something like that. But yeah, plastic tank. Okay. I think I'm gonna scroll back up and look. I cannot think with that car running in here. Uh, Cutting up a stock dash for a stereo is sacrilege. Oh, it's plastic. Um, Faith, I had an okay day. We went to that lunch with for his son, and it was nice. Although, you ever do that social situation and afterwards feel really insecure? Like, ooh, that was not my best work. I should have shut the hell up. I was feeling very insecure. I'm gonna take it for a quick ride. I'll be right back. Okay, don't go too far. Um, yeah, but I think it was just because I was really tired. Like, when you're really tired, sometimes you feel very insecure, emotionally, uh, less balanced. It might be that because we were out for a long time. It was a lot for me. Honestly, when we got back, I laid down, and as soon as I could relax, I fell asleep, and then he just woke me up an hour ago, and I am still trying to wake up. Mark Sauvé, yeah, it seems like it had more than enough choke. You know what it is it doesn't have, when you have the manual choke, it doesn't have the vacuum choke pull off. The vacuum choke pull off works very quickly. As soon as it gets a couple of good pops out of the engine, it opens it up, backs the choke off a little bit, and he wasn't on that knob. He would have. You really gotta. As soon as it starts, you gotta hit that knob a little bit. He'll learn, and it was much easier to start than it has been in the past. It was very finicky. Choke adjustments are a thing. But congratulations on the new Dodge Ram. I like the 97 318 is the Magnum, the Magnum series engine, and they're excellent engines if you take care of them at all. I mean, people abuse them, and they're really, but they're the basically they took the earlier engine and they made like decades worth of improvements to them, and they're really good engines actually. They'll put hundreds of thousands of miles without good service. If you take care of them, they will last indefinitely. Mostly, the transmissions um, go out after about 95. They started making the Rams have the 46 RE, and the REs have electronic shifters or electronic shift solenoids, and the electronic shift solenoids just aren't as durable as the hydraulic style, and or if the mice eat your wires, the transmissions don't shift. But they're really not even that hard to fix. But transmission repairs are really expensive, so if you don't know how to do it yourself, it's really scary for people. But anyways, yeah, I don't know that I would take the bed off. It can be tough to get the tank out from underneath there. I don't know. Depends on how rusty the truck is. If you can get the bed off real easy, then yeah, go for it. Um, mm, Hard or easy? I don't know. Harder than changing a transmission pan, but I mean it's not too complicated.
Dean says I feel like that all the time, but it doesn't stop me. Good job, Dean. I respect a man who will talk his way into a corner and keep on going. Um, Mike, welcome to the stream. I'm sorry, I don't know who's been greeted already because I just got here. Braden is looking for hot moms that work on cars. I don't know. They're out there. Dave's Auto Center just did a video about the 6.2. Is that the big Hemi? Those things are hard to get. People watch for them. The junkyards know what they are. They know they're valuable. So when one comes in, they grab it for themselves. So they're really not out there very easily. They're between $1,200 and $1,500 unless it's a completely unknown engine. And an unknown engine is probably a very high mileage engine that somebody doesn't want to admit where it came from or what condition it's in. His cousin is playing Michael Jackson. Oh, yes. $800 for Alan Jackson's final concert. Oh, goodness. That ain't country. Mama M3 doesn't want to be hit on. She knows karate.
Hello, Louise, Braden, Mike, and more
Tanner
people here. Tanner's here.
Just got an ad for strawberry socks.
What?
You get 2 points.
Dave's Auto in Utah. He's about 3 hours south of me, depending on Salt Lake City.
Oh, the 6.2 is the L87. Oh, and he explained the problems. Yeah, I guess GM is... Luis is almost to 900 subscribers. Congratulations, Luis. And we knew that you meant your girl. But you're not bragging. Barrow says Dave's Auto is about 3 hours south of you. I've never worked on an LS engine yet. There's so much about them on the internet, so you can't help but kind of, if you care anything about automotive stuff, you can't help but get fed LS content. That door is broken. You might be better off to get a crowbar and lift. Do you want me to lift while you push?
There's another project. Fix the door.
I know.
Yeah, I know. I can do that.
You despise them, Vintage? Why do you despise the LS engines? I mean, the LS is just kind of like the Magnum. It's all the big improvements that they always wanted to make to the small block Chevy. Dean says as long as the R max R min value for the crank is not more than 6 times the RA figure on the Sun and laser profilometer, the crank will be fine. Well, yeah, of course. I don't know what you're talking about, Dean. Smells like solvent in here. Oh, kerosene. I was using kerosene to clean. Lester LeSabre says, too bad the LS is so ugly. Yeah, you would think they'd make some nice dress-up accessories for it that people like. They haven't quite figured it out yet, though. Mexican Spec says he should be asleep. Well, thank you for stopping in to say hello, Mexican Spec. You have driving to do tomorrow, Mexican Spec? Are you streaming on the road? Yeah, oh, see there. He's already one step ahead of me. Please look for our lives tomorrow afternoon. Time unknown. We'll be on the road. Okay. Well, safe travels to you, Mexican Spec, and we look forward to, we'll try and participate in the live stream. We'll keep an eye open for it. How many hours is the trip? Braden says we need a Pearl line engine. I'm not sure what that means. We're leaving at 4 a.m. Wow, and we'll be live in the afternoon. Hippie Long was looking through your cars.
My car?
Hey, I know that car. Dennis Richardson is here. Welcome in.
Who's here?
Dennis Richardson? Or is that Denise? I think it's Dennis. I recognize the paint job on the car. I can't think of the name of his channel. I don't know why. I'm still a little bit not all here from I wiped myself out. We went all the way to the other side of town and we were at a 4-hour long family gathering thing, and by the time we got back
that doesn't sound so rough until you know that you only got like 2 hours sleep, you know. Then it starts to make sense why that was a little rough.
I got more than 2 hours.
You might have got 3 hours sleep. It wasn't enough.
Yeah, well, that's true. It is about a 12-hour drive because you're towing a trailer. Yeah. Did you tell us which car you're delivering, Mexican Spec? I'm sorry, I'm still not quite all here.
Oh, he's driving that Omega, isn't he? Or taking out a trailer?
Yeah, he said he's trailering it. Yeah. And they're leaving tomorrow at 4 a.m.
I was surprised to see him here because he said earlier he wasn't going to make it.
Yeah, he's not really here. He's just plugging his live stream, which we're happy to do for you.
I don't know what time. I don't know what time you're coming on tomorrow, unless you know, but you might not know.
He doesn't know yet. Yeah, it depends on how the progress they make.
I'm going to be just checking in once in a while and seeing if you're there. Kim, I need some water. I'm all excited about my car. It starts and runs nice, and it control it.
Torque to yield bolts, yeah. I don't like the torque to yield thing either, but I understand it, but I don't. What are
you talking about?
They're talking about LS engines with torque to yield bolts.
Oh. What kind of bolts? Bolts or volts?
Gearhead says at first GM wasn't covering engine replacement in vehicles with L87 failure, but now they're eating the cost. Well, yeah, they can't avoid it anymore. They're class act lawsuit kind of problems there. It is the Hormiga. Okay. Josh Homan is here. Welcome in. Oh, Mexican Spec says Mrs. Spec just cut his hair. That's awesome. Whomsoever blows up a sardine museum, how could they? I don't know. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? Is that the one? Oh, no advertisements.
Oh, I was going to let it run. Give everybody points.
They just had advertisements.
But you killed the ads. That's our income stream. The 2 or 3 cents we make.
We need that 10 cents.
It's funny. That's about what we get is 2 or 3 cents an ad. But
Is
if we,
it?
yeah, I mean, on the lives we don't make that much money unless somebody leaves us money. Then we do really well.
Right.
Uh,
Okay, just so you all know, my video of changing tires, making exhaust, and making my Scamp run right is coming out tomorrow at 10 a.m.
we've got it
Cool.
scheduled.
All right, so guys, check out Vintage Adventurer Drives. His new video will be out tomorrow. Do you have it scheduled?
See, Mexican Spec says good night. So good night, Mexican Spec. Good to see you here. Surprised me that you were here.
Glad to hear it's going well enough to make a whole video. We have not had so much luck with some of the projects that we're doing.
Oh, we're about to have a video project.
What's that?
It's our next big project,
Oh.
which is we're going to cut up a volume.
Are we really going to do it?
I think we're really going to do that.
Okay. Mopar Cave going to bed?
What?
Or is Mexican Spec going to bed?
He's going to bed.
I don't know. Okay. Yeah, get some sleep, Mexican Spec. Thank you for stopping in, and we look forward to seeing you live tomorrow. Everybody make sure you at least stop in and say hello for Mexican Spec stream. Give him a thumbs up and help him support his stream. Same with Mo Parquet and Vintage Adventurer. They sure appreciate it. I know. When you're just getting started out, it really it feels nice to have like friendly, familiar names. Leave a little comment, even if it's just something sort of generic, like good job or whatever, and see the thumbs up, because it's hard work. It's extra work to record what you're doing and talk about it, then edit it and go through all the steps to do the YouTube thing.
Buddy Carfano says, who else remembers GM other big screw paint peeling paint in the early 90s? I remember in the mid 2000s. Company I worked for bought a couple of Chevy vans. They're the big long church bus kind of Chevy vans. I don't know, they're 15 passenger or something. And man, they were white. You drive down the road, the paint's coming off the sheets, and it was like big gray splotches all over. The primer stayed on, but the paint flew off. And they never repainted them. They just drove them like that. And now they still have them. They're big old rusty vans. Now they're up in the Northeast. Now they were in Arizona, but now they're up in Maryland, so they're all rusty as hell because the paint flew off.
Barrow says the thing he likes the most about the LS engine is that now you can finally find a Vortec in the junkyard for a reasonable price.
Yeah, everybody wants the LSs, so everything else went down, and that's good because that's, I got a small block Chevy, which is considered as old stuff now, but I still like it because it's been around for so long and there's so much that fits it.
Wow, Dean just schooled us all on sardines.
What? Sardines belong to. What is all this about sardines? Why are we talking about sardines?
I'm not sure exactly how the conversation started.
Sardines.
In some movie, someone blew up a sardine factory or sardine museum. I think that it was Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, but I could be wrong.
If you like sardines, Dean, there's the sardine. What is the name of that? The sardine review lady. I don't know. She's got a YouTube channel. All she does is reviews.
This is so crooked. I didn't know.
Yeah, it was straight, but I don't know. It got bumped or something. So she reviews sardines and some other cans of fish like Kipper snacks stuff, but mostly all different brands of sardines. And she has a dog sitting there, so she tries the sardines, and then the rest of it she puts on a plate. The dog just watches her and watches her and watches her. When she gets finished, the dog knows it's coming, puts it down, and the dog eats the rest of the sardines. And if the sardines aren't any good, the dog smells them and looks at her like, "What's this crap?" Have you ever watched her? No, yeah, because I watched her. I've told you about it. Colleen is here. Good evening. Brayden, aren't you kind of extreme? We need a 5,000 horsepower Proline engine. What are we going to do with that?
Why does
Put it on a
anybody-
motorcycle, maybe?
I understand why people. It's the disease of more. Like if you have 500 horsepower, you're like, I need just a couple more, like 600 or 700 horsepower, and then you're like, I need 1,500 horsepower, and then you're like, I need 5,000. No, I don't. I'm okay with, but I know as soon as I get this 318 in a vehicle running, I will. I'll be like, a little more. Just don't get into the trap where you never even get to enjoy it before you start chasing after more. Because some people, they never get out of the garage. They spend so much time like building on the bench in their mind that they never get the car put together. Like, do like Vintage Adventure. He's got cars that run and drive, right? And he's already enjoying them. And then he make sure you have something that you can enjoy. Then you can work on something else, I guess. I mean, it helps when you can have several projects going at once.
May I have that cup, please?
This cup?
Yes.
Oh, it's got cough drops in it.
Yeah, my throat's bothering me. It's been kind of a long day, and I talked a lot. Ran my mouth too much. Ran my mouth
Me
too
too.
much. Go do stuff. Drive.
Drive it like you stole it, not like you built it. Oh man, they drive everything around here like they stole it. Oh, Colleen's here. Welcome, Mama M3.
I said hi to Colleen.
I didn't, and I'm not quite all here.
You're not quite all here. That's okay. No.
I honestly, if it weren't for you guys, I would have stood it.
Well, so what's our project? Sitting here talking for a little while. Or do you want? Because I wanted to work on the car, but it's finished, or at least that part of it's finished.
I know we really weren't organized, were we?
Well, it feels so good to not pump the gas 16, 17, 18 times to start it, and you got to do that twice. Now you pull it up. I may have stepped on the gas too many times because I did 1.5 pumps on the gas, and it was too rich with the choke all the way out. So maybe I don't even need to pump the gas other than just a little tiny squirt. I don't know. It's so nice. It starts right up.
No Parquet, you're learning. And the thing of it is it's really difficult. It's easy to get excited and get ahead of ourselves. But really, like his car, we bought it. It was running and driving. It was, a running project that was with really reasonable miles in very good condition. And we spent a year of our nights and weekends putting it together really good. And it's coming together really well now, but we spent a year, the two of us, and we are retired where we are, you've got the kids to look after in the house and things like that. And, you can only spend a little bit of time. So you have to, it takes time. It takes time.
Wow, look what I just found.
What did you find?
This was in the Mazda.
Yeah?
It's a...
Yeah, it took a ride, didn't it?
Yeah, this one took a ride. But I can put this in that car, and I'll have...
An electrical outlet?
Yeah, I can plug stuff in.
Does that car have a cigarette lighter?
No, but
We need to put a cigarette lighter in that car.
I've got a thing on the floor in there that's just sitting there, and it's got several plugs, so we got to wire it up,
Okay,
and then it'll have several cigarette lighter, PowerPoints, whatever you want to call them.
Mark Sauvé says his burden of a motorhome is finally gone. Oh, good. Everybody wants a motorhome until they have a motorhome, and then they're like, oh, man.
Man, I've learned about motorhomes. If you want to use a motorhome, rent it. Somebody else's problem. Rent it for a week. It'd be a lot cheaper than trying to even insure it for a year, you know. Plus, you won't have all the problems.
Oh, Colleen is wore out from brush clearing and vine chopping. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what, Colleen? I went and got firewood earlier this week and whooped my own butt tossing firewood into the van. I mean, I loaded it up and I slept for 2 days straight afterwards. I wore myself out so bad loading all that firewood.
Yeah. Tanner says, I need a choke on my Impala. That thing takes 12 pumps to fire up when it's below 50. Yeah, that thing was 18 pumps. And it'd fire up, and then you really had to go at it to keep it running for a few seconds, but it usually quit. So it's 18 more pumps to start it. Well, now we put a manual choke in it with a cable. You just pull the cable out, it's fired right up. Although I gave it like 1.5 pumps, which I probably should have given it like a half a pump, just a little squirt, and it would have gone. Barrow says step on the gas once to set the choke. Call it. Yeah, but it's manual now, so I'll just pull it out.
He didn't want to set up the electric choke.
I don't know. I'm so analog and like things manual. I just pull it out.
We made it work.
I'll pull it out all the way and ease it in just a little bit, and it'll fire right up. It works quite well, you know. Mark Sauvé, the reason we got the motorhome was to tow the race car trailer and have a place to sleep. That makes sense. Had it for 8 years and only used it 5 times. That's the problem. Yeah, we had a motorhome at the place where I worked, the airplane place, and that thing could get run twice a year, which wasn't enough because it'd sit there, and when you're ready to go to an air show, 3 or 4 days before the air show, oh, this is the routine every year. It would sit there from July all the way till April of the first air show of the season. And you go out there, and the boss would always buy a turkey to cook at the air show, but he'd never cook it. He'd forget about it, or he'd take us out to eat or something. And so when you go out there in April, you got to take the rotten turkey out of the refrigerator in the motorhome, which is now a sack full of muck. Hold your nose, take that to the dumpster, clean out the motorhome, fix the flat tires, fix anything else you can find, take off, fix a couple of flat tires on the way to the air show. It was just such a burden, you know. And his son's like, why don't you get rid of this thing and just rent a trailer at the air show? So we started doing that. And I know he saved money because he wasn't insuring that thing all year. Didn't have 3 or 4 employees out there cleaning all the stink out of the motorhome every April, fixing the flat tire, the whole mess, you know, is just gone. So good to have that thing gone.
Vintage, that sounds like a funny skit. Driving the motorhome down the drag strip while your friend sits on the toilet in the back, unawares. Who's KRD 12K? I'm not sure that your name is not.
Where's this?
Your chin.
Oh, KRD 12K has been here many times, but no, I don't know his name. KRD.
I'll bet you we know who that is, and I'm not sure. Anyways, yeah, they are worn out from winterizing. Yeah, make sure you have your antifreeze in your vehicle because it's going to get cold. It's not cold here yet.
It will be tomorrow. Well, for Tennessee, it's supposed to be 27 Fahrenheit tomorrow, and it'll be that's cool for here. That's on the cold side for here, considering it's like 60 right now out there. Yeah, it's pretty nice.
No Parquet wants a bus that she can cut the rear off to fit a car as a travel bus. That does sound like a cool thing.
I know, guy.
But the extra rolling stuff to take care of is hard.
He was in New York. He built an airplane, one piece wing on the top, so you can pull the wing off pretty easily. It's an airplane I designed that so you could take the wing off really easy to transport it. So he bought an old school bus, cut a big door in the back, made that, took all the seats out of it, sold the seats. Then he's even. He actually had a free bus at that point. Put the airplane in the back. They were moving to Utah, moved to Utah with the airplane in the back. Then he sold the bus. So he made money on it. So he made money taking his airplane to Utah with the bus. I thought that was pretty good.
A little Winnebago can be a lot of fun. It's just, a lot of times it's just like a moment. You buy it, You use it for a little while, and then you sell it, and it costs you money, but you get to enjoy it. I mean, hotel rooms are not cheap, but if you got a Winnebago, then you got to have a place to park that, and like you definitely don't want to take it into the city. I don't know. It would be fun.
KRD is Jason. Hello, Jason.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Oh, Barrow says, I meant to step on the gas while you pull the choke. Opens the blades and frees it up from the throttle. Mine doesn't even connect to the throttle linkage. It doesn't do anything with the throttle linkage.
Not now.
Not now. Yeah. It's just, like I said, completely analog. I got to be smart about it, but it's easy. You know.
The choke heater was it wasn't electric. It was and it was all rusted out. So it was problems, and we could have fixed it, but instead we put a manual choke in. That's what it amounts to.
She was trying to talk me into doing an automatic electric choke, and I don't know. Just put a cable in it. Then I know what's going on. You know, like if it doesn't start, I don't have to go around there and try to figure out where the choke is. I know where the choke is.
I've never made fried pickles, but I've eaten fried pickles in a restaurant before, and they taste like pickles. They taste like fried pickles. They're good, I guess. They're a novelty item.
Yeah, that's a thing in the South is fried pickles, I think. Or is it everywhere?
I don't know if it's exclusively Southern.
It's just maybe I just never had them until I was in the South.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, I've had them around here. And when I went to Arkansas with Dallas, they had fried pickles there. I don't know, something. Oh, Goody stuff's taken off.
Thanks for stopping in.
Wait a minute, I mixed up now. Is he taking off? Oh, Mexican Spec. Okay, he's saying goodnight.
Oh. Yeah, he was still
He's saying goodnight again. He can't cut loose. He likes it here too much.
He does. He doesn't want to be out of the looper. Merry Melodies and Looney Tunes are very different. Kind of, yes.
Yeah, vintage. That's what Kim said.
What's that?
Like he says, I do a manual choke, but the carb on my Impala had the exhaust heated choke, which my car did. And he says, there's an easy electric replacement, which is what she was trying to tell me to put on. If we're going to work on it, I don't know. It's me liking manual stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
Because when I'm sitting in the driver's seat, I know where the choke is. You know, it's like, there's no...
It wasn't hard to do, but it's what he wanted, so we made it work because it's his car.
The only mistake we made...
What's that?
We didn't notice that cable was sitting on the starter solenoid.
Yeah.
She picked the cable up. She goes, this thing's hot. I'm like,
it was
why is the cable hot? I reached out and felt it. It was really hot. And we think what happened was we set it on the where the battery cable goes, the main big battery cable goes over to the starter solenoid. We think it was set on there.
The weird thing is like
I
was
really
right
hot.
there working on stuff, and it wasn't like sparking or anything that I noticed.
Oh, and it didn't turn red. It just
but
got
I was
hot.
kind of oblivious, so I don't know. Maybe I just. Barrows doesn't like electric chokes. All they are is a timer. At least the exhaust tube is actually measuring temp through the thermal spring.
But the tube that comes up from the exhaust, of course, it's all rusted and gone. And like, yeah, let's just manualize it.
Well, and the manifold was cracked where the
it is
where the tube went in there. Yeah, I filled it with a piece of metal so it wouldn't leak. Oh. Yeah, so now the shop doesn't have anything in it. How you like that?
You want me to go I go start up the Valiant and bring it in?
Well, maybe we're going to make a video of that.
That Valiant hasn't started in a year, so that's going to be a video.
That's
a will it run.
It might be easy, it might not be, but I don't. There's not even a battery in it now.
Yeah, we have like 13 cars and 3 batteries, you know. So you gotta move
Well, no,
batteries
there's
around.
about 4 dead batteries over there in a pile.
Dead batteries don't count.
Okay.
We have a battery in the Jeep. We have a battery in your van. We have a battery in your Dart that's not so good, and
Yeah,
we have
it's marginal.
and we have a battery in my Zephyr. So there's four batteries.
There's a battery in the Bronco, and it's brand
Oh, the
new.
Bronco. So we have 4 good batteries.
Yeah, and then there's a battery in your bedroom.
Oh yeah, but that's
commandeered as soon as I bought a brand new battery, and he was like, "Oh, I really like that." And now it's been sitting in his bedroom and hasn't been used one single time in a year.
Once the poison ivy dies, let's put the tower up, and then I'll have my CB radio. Or maybe I should sell that radio. I don't know. I don't know what I can get for that.
I don't know. I think you should enjoy it. All my Hollies are choke delete. I mean, it's not that terribly difficult to, just
Double pumper Hollies.
accelerate your pump.
Easy to start
your way through the choke issue, but it's his daily driver, and he doesn't want to have to be in the the local parking lot going rah 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 rah.
Let's just say my Fairmont has an electric choke with a heat tube. Has both?
Well, the one that's on there has an electric choke, but it doesn't have any electricity to it. They
Right,
must have eliminated it at some point.
You can either have it electric or you can have it with the heat coming up, right? Okay.
You can probably have it both. Yeah, it's a Ford thing, Lester LeSabre. Hippie Long says his car stays cold all the way to work.
Luis Elvis Presley, he passed away in 1977. You know what? My parents went on a vacation in 1977, and they lived out in California, and they came down through the South, and then they were going up through Tennessee, and they were in Memphis that night, and my father was just like, man, we were there, and Elvis died. I remember that really well. We just bought the cable, and then we made a lever because you buy the kit, you're still gonna have to adapt stuff. So we made a little lever last night and made it at the right angle and everything. It worked really well. I mean, it just couldn't have been better. The amount the choke moves is about perfect. The handle, and what's it move? About 1.5 inches? Yeah, something like that. It's just perfect.
It took 2 experienced fabricators 3 hours to make the choke, so it was easy.
77, he was 4. In 77, most of 77, you were 1. You weren't 2 until November 77.
Nah.
Wow, your birthday's coming up. What day is your birthday? We gonna tell everybody? We're gonna have a birthday party.
Are we?
It's the 12th, isn't it?
What day of the week is that?
Where's my phone? Can you hand me my phone, please? It's right there. I can't quite reach it, but it's right within your reach.
Why reach ya?
Why reach you?
It's inside the plastic adjuster cap. The thermal spring is attached to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, it is.
There's no linkage for it on the side of the car. Oh, we took.
It is a Wednesday.
Wednesday.
A Wednesday.
Oh, okay, good. That means we're off of work.
Well, we could have a special live
Birthday special.
It could be we'll have a cupcake with a candle in it or something.
It's so special that we have to stream extra on my birthday.
Should we stream on Kim's birthday?
Tanner is so young. Negative 23.
Negative. Yeah, I never heard anybody with negative numbers for an age. How old was I in 77? I was 23. Is that right? Yeah, I was 23. I was positive 23. He was negative. Voodoo Stuff says yes. Garrett says yes.
Welcome in, Granddad's Junk.
He was here way earlier, but he didn't say much after that, I guess. And you were
Okay.
busy. Yeah.
Greetings all around.
So the vote, not many. Oh, Lee says yes.
What? They want to have birthday party for me on this.
That's only 3 yeses. You should take Kim out on her birthday, says Mark Sauvé. Oh, where do you want to go? We don't go out
I would rather stay in a live stream.
I'd rather have the live stream.
I'm to that point in my life where I would rather stay home.
Well, we could just go get what are those things we like to eat?
Snacks.
Oh, they come in a box like this big. I've been buying them lately. I'm at a loss for words. How could that be? Some kind of Italian food I've been buying. Yep, Buddy Carpon says yes.
Yeah.
Kim should choose what she wants to do. She just did. She said she'd rather be here. Oh, where'd that come from?
That's the one that doesn't work.
Well, it works quite well.
That's because it's warm. When it's really cold, it doesn't work.
There's the new one you gave me over there. Click, it worked. Okay, then I went over to light the fire, and it was clickety, 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 and
Buddy's
no
right,
fire.
Stromboli.
Stromboli. That's right. We could have Stromboli with a candle in it. No, we could eat Stromboli, and then I'll buy a big cake for you, and you'll have to eat the whole thing.
Oh, no. Don't ever do that again.
You remember that? I bought you a green cake on St. Patrick's Day, and she was making herself sick eating it, but I had some little pieces of it, and it was so good. If you take her out to dinner, just make sure it's somewhere where the chairs aren't bolted to the floor.
That's
What?
like McDonald's, so the chairs are bolted down.
They're like that in jail still.
Little Debbie zebra cakes, yeah. If you get a cake, the biggest one you can get is one of those little zebra.
Well, you know, sometimes they have the like little thing with 3 or 4 cakes in it. That's just a little thing in the bakery that's like on special. Those are things I like to get for you.
I like the cake that's like a roll.
Okay.
They have them up at Hilltop.
The food line? Oh, at Hilltop. I'll remember that. Oh.
Shoot. Now he's gonna run out on my birthday and get one.
We'll have a cake and then we'll have to be like up to date. Instead of putting a candle on it, have an LED on it. Have a battery in the cake. Oh man.
Swiss rolls? Yes. Yes.
Is that what they are?
No, those are the chocolate ones.
Well, the little Debbie, when I was flying all over the place, I always used to buy boxes of those things to keep in the airplane. And that was a good snack while you're flying along, is take out one of those little Debbie rolled up chocolate things. They were nice, but.
Oh, sorry, everyone.
Josh Holman, I'm very familiar with them. I use lots of rare earth magnets. What?
Someone, let's see. I see neodymium, iron, and boron up there. Dean.
Oh.
Is a permanent magnet made from an alloy. NB magnets.
And boron.
I'm not sure who Dean was explaining that to. See, you guys are talking a lot.
See,
We're reading.
All says something about they're talking about this stuff too. Whatever.
Oh, Hippie Long just ate a pumpkin Swiss roll. That does sound very seasonal and satisfying.
Did you notice what I bought? Oh,
I'm so full from the lunch this
God.
afternoon.
I got a cheeseburger, a bacon cheeseburger, and it was about this big around, had bacon hanging out of it, and I'm like, my mouth needs to be this big to bite that. But you know what? I ate it and I finished it, and I shouldn't have. Kim, pistachios will pick you up.
No more pistachios.
Oh,
They were very good, but I cannot eat too many of them because they'll irritate my allergies.
You still have a lot of them left. I've eaten some, which I shouldn't be eating them, but I ate them, and Kim's eaten
You
some.
can eat some.
And yeah, but I should eat like one bag once in a while. And sometimes I eat like 2 bags, and then I'm like, what did I do that for? But they're good. They're really good. So thank you. Arrows. Banana moon pie with a candle on top. I miss those. You can't get them in Idaho anymore. Why not? It's weird. Sometimes some places don't have stuff. God, if I knew my ex-wife was coming out here, you know what I would have asked her to do? Bring some Del Monte pickle relish that you can only get on the Central Coast.
Well, she'd have had to fly it out here. I don't think
Yeah.
she would do.
Yeah, she could have put it in her luggage. A jar of pickle relish for me. Like my ex-wife's going to bring. She was here because it was my son's retirement party. I didn't know she was going to be there. And there were a lot of people there. And we were sitting at a big long table, and I'm all the way at one end of the table. So when we're all done, she gets up and comes around and says something to me. I go, oh, I didn't see her. Well, she was up at the other end of the same table the whole dinner. And I was like, I completely missed it. Like, just what I wanted to see, my ex-wife. So I guess the whole family was there. Me, her, my son. That's okay.
You know what I
And
can
she
do?
was pleasant.
You
And
know,
I was pleasant.
You know what I can do now that your car's up?
Oh,
I can grind stuff again. I have
Oh
to
my
do
God.
more porting, and I can't do that when your car's
I
up.
might have to leave.
Well, I can't do it while we're streaming.
We need some kind of a thing to suck up all that. Can you put the vacuum cleaner near it while you're working on it?
I was doing that before, yeah.
Okay. Dean Stevenson. Wait a minute. First, Hippie Long. I'm making a peanut butter marshmallow sandwich right
Oh,
now. Okay. I've never tried that. Dean Stevenson. Solar power by cadmium silica panels. My advertisement for today.
all right, Dean, you get 2 points.
So in New Zealand, is it an advertisement? Advertisement? Which is it? Or is it something else? Of course, he can't pronounce it here. He could write it and spell it out the way it sounds. Hippie Long says, big little kid here. Yeah, it's me. I'm a 71-year-old kid. You know what old people are? They're kids that have been around for a long time.
Okay. Yes.
I was a little sad to see my son going.
You were sad, I could tell.
That's why I almost went over to that other thing that they were doing. So I got outside and realized it was pitch black dark, and I didn't want to drive that far in the dark, so I just stopped. Advert tires. Tires? Advertisement. You don't say tires, do you?
Olive likes the fake banana flavor, but not the sweetness.
Is it fake banana? How do they make fake banana?
So the thing of it is the fake banana flavor isn't the same flavor as the bananas you'd get at the grocery store, because the fake banana flavor is actually modeled after the bananas that have gone extinct. Because you know bananas are all clones of one another, right?
I don't know. I don't know anything.
Because the modern banana is like it's like a genetic sort of rarity.
What about all this, like Central and South America, where bananas just grow? What do they all change?
They're all cuttings.
Really?
They're all genetically the same plant. And the old one went extinct because they got sick.
Oh, what age to get the pension over? Okay.
See, Gearhead says I'm right.
See, what they did here was they had Social Security. And originally people were supposed to pay 1% into it. And they, but you know how politicians are. They put 1%, and then they started collecting it at 55. And of course, the politicians, both sides, take that money and use it for something else, and they're going to pay it back. But of course, they never pay it back. So they start pushing the age forward. Well, when I retired, it was 65 in 1 month. I don't know what they're up to now, 67 in 6 months or something. But they keep pushing the age higher, and they keep taking more. So that 1% is now what, 13 point something? It's almost 14%. And it was like that when I was paying into it. And of course, then there's the baby boomers, us. There's so many of us that now there's so few people paying into it. You know, it's a Ponzi scheme that's not going to work. So I don't know what they're going to do. They're going to have to figure out something. So yeah, when I retired, it was and it's not a lot of money. Uh, I I did it. I was past the date, but I was 65. What happened was I was working for a defense contractor. They lost their contract. Now what am I going to do? You know, I'm like, I planned on working about 2 more years, but I didn't want to go out looking for a job with what I do. And it would have been really hard to find a job. And they probably would have sent me overseas in some deployment in some terrible country where there's a war or something. I didn't really want to do that. So I just took it some couple years earlier, and I wanted to. So I guess I was supposed to get it at 66 in a month, and I took it at 65 in a month. So I came up with, it was like $100 less a month what I got. So yeah.
Mark Sauvé says, speaking of fake banana flavor, has anyone ever had Runts candy? He's addicted to the bananas in those. At the grocery store, they have one of those machines. You put a quarter in it and you turn it and you get a handful. And I always get the Runts and the bananas. They have little bananas in there.
Faith says, Bub, how's your day? I'll tell you how my day is my son has been in the Army for 25 years. He retired. He left yesterday. It's his last day to leave the base. We had a big retirement party for him today. It was kind of fun. But he's moving away. And we both lived in the same area for 19 years. So it's a little rough seeing him move away because tomorrow they're out of here. So, but it'll be about 600 something miles away. So we'll go see him. And both my grandkids are here. So he'll be back over here to see them. But it was a fun day, but kind of a sad day. But yep, fun day. So that's how my day was. And Kim was with me, which made it good. Go do stuff. Oh, the government took everyone's money and they didn't have a plan to pay it back. Yeah, you can't imagine that, can you? Charity, my retirement age is 71. Screw that. Yeah. You know what? You know, there's two things that I did for my retirement. One was I paid into Social Security for 55 years, and then that you get Medicare, and you think you get Medicare till you get there and you find out you got to pay for it. It's like an insurance you got to pay for, and you're allowed to pay for the Medicare. Okay, so I didn't quite understand that till I got there. And then the other thing I did was I paid my house off. So I own the property. So the only thing I have to do is rent it from the county. You have to pay tax every year, but it's not that bad. So, I mean, that's a big deal, not having a house payment or rent for an apartment or something. I mean, that's a big deal. So at least I got that done. So my expenses are a lot less because I own the property. You know, that's a big deal to me. Hey, Blue Grits here. I've been saying for years that to fix Social Security, get rid of politician government pensions. Yeah, they make themselves. They give themselves their own retirement plan. They're not going to rely on that. They're not going to rely on that. That's something I always. It's not one party or the other. Both parties do this. They exempt themselves from their own new rules. Yeah, they'll pass a law and they're exempt from it. They do this shit all the time. You know, it's terrible. You know what I think? The representatives that go represent us in the government, what I say is it should be like jury duty. Then you got to figure out how to pick the people. But you grab somebody from work, they go there, pay them like $9 a day or something like they do for jury duty, and then they just aren't. They're going to have to do their job, and they're going to have to just can't wait to get back to their regular job. Unlike politicians that are there and they make a career out of it, because of course they're all corrupt. So it would be nice if they were there and just couldn't wait to go home again. Send somebody else. You know, I've been on juries twice, and the thing I'll say about juries is the it's 12 people on a jury and usually an alternate or two alternates. This in the U.S. And the juries I've been on, you got 12 people there that really don't want to be there, and they kind of got told they had to be there. And you sit there in the deliberations after the trial, and everybody is truly, honestly trying to do the right thing. And then you're so happy when it's over and you go home. I wish our representatives were like that, you know. But you can sit and wish, but yeah, Granddad, yeah, you need to be debt free when hitting retirement. That's
Welcome
right.
in, Duckster.
Drugster.
Granddad's junk. It's based on what you pay into it. So if you haven't paid anything into it, you might still get a minimum, but not really.
But there's no choice about paying into it. And the way it works
but if
here,
you don't work, then you're not paying into it.
and the way it works here is you pay and your employer matches what you pay. So like when I was an employer, I had a bunch of employees. Well, every quarter I had to match. Well, first of all, I had to keep the Social Security that I had not paid my employees, and I kept it in an account because, oh my God, when that comes due, it's a lot of money. Have like, let's say you got 6 employees, all of a sudden you got to save all that money that you held out of their paychecks, plus you have to match it. So it's a big check every 90 days you got to pay to the government, and that was painful for me. But you can't not pay it; you will be in huge trouble. So it was that was a difficult thing, but I always took care of it. What did your brethren do to our potatoes, Dubster? What's wrong, Kim? He just ran out of gas. She just ran out of gas. When is your birthday? The 12th. It's a Wednesday, and I think we might have a special that night. Should we have? We had several people say yes, but not many people. Certainly not all the people that are in here said yes, but I think we should. Who killed the bananas? Kim, you want some? Did you run out of coffee? You ran out of coffee.
I don't want to over caffeinate this late in the day.
I don't have any extra caffeine pills here. Oh, I took a caffeine pill before we went, and then I took a caffeine pill before I came up here. So I had 200 milligrams times 2 today. Man, 40 credits if you have to earn. Okay, here, 40 credits you have to earn to qualify. Oh, right. 10 years work. Yeah, you have to have 40 quarters of work, which is, 10 years of paying in to get it. That's right. Oh, Tanner's taking off? Oh, he is taking off. Good night. Take care. Yeah, that's right. Whatever Kim wants on her birthday. Yeah, the way they put it is 40 quarters. And then they base it on how much you make, and it's your 10 best years? I think it's your 10 best years. Whatever your 10 highest years is what they base it on. So I'm not at the max. There's people that get more than I do. But there's a cap. Like if you make huge money, you don't get huge money. You get whatever the highest rate is.
Mm-hmm.
Granddad says, here you get it regardless. I got my Kiwi Saver all in one hit and retired 7 years. I'm not sure what that means, all in one hit. Oh, is it? What's wrong, Kim? You just pooped out.
Oh, I'm not feeling well. I'm trying.
I know.
See what's going on. You're good. Are you okay reading? You're doing good.
Yeah, I'm okay.
You're the reader usually.
I'm the reader usually. Yeah, well, I see you were just going, and then you just just stopped. And I know when you do that, you're whooped. You know what she's doing? You know when they cast stuff like heads or blocks, they have these wires that are in there that hold the sand castings in place, and then they just leave that crap in there. Well, in this one, there's just water in there, so they're all rusty and they floated around and they're all broken up, probably from going through the water pump. So she's been in there picking those things out of this head.
Oh, and a porting.
And the porting, yeah. Faith says, please stream on Kim's birthday.
We'll see. We'll know more on Tuesday night.
We'll know, yeah, because we'll be here Tuesday night, and we'll do the what are we doing Tuesday night? Studio stream. But convertibles and T-top cars.
Oh, that's right.
Convertibles and T-top cars Tuesday at 7 Central. So by Tuesday night, we'll know if we're going to be on Wednesday night, or then we could actually celebrate your birthday on Tuesday night.
Oh.
We could celebrate the last day of your younger year.
The last day of my 40s.
Last day of her 40s. Oh, that's pretty funny. Close-bean scientist, but the banana is named after Duke of Devonshire. J.G. Mopar. I had a 273 that had all that wire junk in the block. That was fun digging it out. Yeah, Kim was talking to me about that today while we were driving or something. And I see her over here she's got needle nose or something in there trying to pick that crap out of there. Luis, well, I am waiting for the 25th anniversary of Rugrats in Paris. Angelica Pickles.
Mm-hmm.
Kim, are you warm enough?
Mm-hmm.
Mark Sauvé. I emailed you a YouTube link to a video of cars. I watched part of it, but I had to run because I was going to my son's retirement party. But I watched part of it. Thank you. There's some really crazy looking cars in there. There was toward the beginning there was an El Camino that was lowered way down, had giant wheels on it. It was quite a thing. Are those? I really was kind of looking at them thinking, are those real or are those very good drawings? Dean says, nice, I'm a mixture of English, Sicilian, French. Always looking to blame a third of the population for food ruination. What do they grow in New Zealand? What is like the crop? Here I think it's corn. Although I don't, soybeans and corn probably. You think, Kim?
Yes.
Yes. And if you're in Florida, probably oranges. I'm just wondering, what is New Zealand known for? So I think they are real, but nowadays you never. Okay, yeah, I mean they were some pretty bizarre looking cars. They look like stuff like Chip Foose would do, but way more extreme, lower, wider, bigger tires, just custom as it gets, Banana palms in New Zealand. Sheep. That's a crop. Sheep.
It is a crop.
Of course, like in Oregon, Washington, the crop is pine trees. And I used to fly over Oregon, and they had these sections that were clear cut, small, and then right next to it there'd be trees, and right next to it would be half trees, and right next to it there'd be a little bit taller, shorter trees. So they clear cut these little sections, and then they plant. And I talked to a guy that worked up there, and he says it's a crop, And it takes 13 years to grow to the point where they're going to harvest the pine wood. And I thought that's pretty interesting because that's a lot quicker than I thought it was. So, and then I noticed in Washington, they leave the trees near the interstates, but they pretty much clear cut behind those. So when you're driving down the highway, it looks like there's a beautiful forest. But if you're flying over, you look down there and go, man, that's not all the forest, you know? So both states, they manage it a little differently. Dean Stevenson says, like cotton buds, sheep. Oh, Gearhead saying, good night, Kim.
Oh, good night, Gearhead.
Does that mean Gearhead's taking off, or does that mean Kim's taking off? I think Kim's about ready to crash out.
I just need a break from reading.
You need a break from reading.
I think this head needs to go to the machine shop and get looked at.
Tugster says, in Michigan, the farmers rotate crop between corn and soybean. The soybean is a legume, like a peanut, and puts nitrogen into the soil, and the corn takes nitrogen out. You know, I flew over to an air show in Indiana one time, and there were soybeans everywhere, but then there was corn. So I didn't understand that. So that must be why there's both.
Mm-hmm.
Both crops are on. Yeah, Gearhead says Kim is nodding out.
No, I'm okay. I'm looking at this.
What were you saying about taking it to the machine shop?
Look at this space, this surface here.
Yeah.
It looks like between here and here, it looks like it's rusty.
Have you straight edged that thing?
No. No, I'm wondering if it'll work. And it might have been okay. It might have been leaking, and then when they cleaned it up to put the new head gasket in for the rebuild, maybe they just didn't clean it up real good. Could be better, could be worse. This valve seat needs dressed as well. I wonder if I'll just take it to the machine shop and have them do it. Water pump, sand, casting, iron, or aluminum tie wire. Yes, that's exactly what it was.
Here's a straight edge.
Okay. Here, what does it look like?
Here's a feeler gauge. And see his feeler gauge? It has a screw and a nut on it. And you know why? Because that whatever rivet or whatever it was came off. And all these things are all over the ground. And I had to put them back in order and clean all the muck off of them and put that back in. And that was like a major job. Remember that night?
Yeah, there's a space there. It's
It's not
not going to be feeler gaugeable.
going to be feeler gaugeable?
No.
Gaugeable.
Gaugeable. What's the thinnest one they got in here?
Probably
4.
Oh, I thought there's a 1 in there.
0.04, the gas.
Yeah, it's like paper. It's like stainless steel paper. But Garfano, there's a farm not too far from me that only grows Christmas trees. Man, I remember that too. There were in California where I lived. There were a couple of Christmas tree farms. Usually, a farmer will grow corn in a certain field for 2 to 3 years, then crop of soybeans. Repeat. Oh, okay. Dean says Harrison in England in 1945 worked out the optimum crop spacing. Kim, can everybody talk amongst themselves for a minute? I got to go check the fire because it's starting to feel cool in here. Maybe I can talk from over here. Anybody hear me? Oh yeah, it's a little cooled down.
Yeah, this needs to go to the. Yep. And you know what? This is the head that was on the side that the coolant passage was clogged.
Wait, you're going to take it to the machine shop with that pork chop?
Yeah, when they.
They're gonna tell us it's no good. That's no good. And you have to argue with them,
Just cut it.
and they'll refuse to work on it.
Yeah, it's seesawing on the center of this stupid thing.
What?
Seesawing on the center of the head.
Seesaw.
Yes, it's probably warped.
Well, if you're taking the machine shop, take the 360 heads with the big valves and get guys to put it. Of course, then you got to spend money. Of course, taking a machine shop, you get to spend money.
It's gonna cost money. Everything costs
So what are
money
you talking about? Taking a machine shop to get a mill down a little bit?
to get this surface trued up.
If you're gonna do that, take about 100,000. Then of course you have to do the same thing to the intake, but you're gonna modify the intake.
And the push rods.
Oh yeah, the roof pod.
Yeah, roof pods.
Roof pod. Don't forget that.
Ah, yes, the the Griswold family Christmas tree. They might have overdone it. Blue Grit says, Kim.
Kim.
No. Look. See what? Look what's going on here.
Oh, you can see under it.
Yeah, it teeter-totters.
Oh yeah. Man, you already did all that work those heads.
Didn't do it.
Yeah, you did. You did a lot of work those heads.
Did not take it.
So how much you want to take off there?
Oh,
How much can you take off there without modifying the intake? Just a few thousands.
Yeah.
Not enough to make a difference in compression.
No, you can't take off.
Blue Grit, flip the bar over to see if either the bar is bent or the head is warped.
I did flip it over, and it gives me the same garbage.
Yeah, that's a thing that's pretty straight that I kind of like.
Check it out. Go ahead. Go ahead, look at it.
Yeah,
Check
Doug says my favorite pine tree, of course, is the Douglas fir.
Yes.
The Douglas Wolverine fir.
Yeah, it's warped. I'll bet you this one's warped and the other one's fine, because that side of the motor is this. This came off the side of the motor that had that giant log jam in the coolant system, and I'll bet you that side was getting real hot.
If you push real hard, it doesn't teeth. Oh yeah, it's the same on both sides.
Yeah. Kim did cut the wall back so one tube can feed two cylinders. Yes, I did. Lester Saber was here when I showed that.
I mean, you were going through all that thing.
Yeah, I was hoping it wouldn't need to go to the machine shop, but I never really checked it. I should have checked it before I even started working on it.
I have a friend that has a machine shop. He lives down real close to Mopar K.
Yeah.
Could call him up and see if he wants to mess with heads. He may not.
No, unless he's got an automotive machine shop, he's not going to want to do it. You have to have one of those surfacing machines to really do it easily.
Did you check to see if the blocks are... It might be warped the other direction. It may match.
No. Don't say that. Really? Do you think the block is warped?
Well, who knows? I mean, you could... Where's the block? It's right there.
Yeah. I don't want to know now.
I don't want to know now.
I'd better check it. Let me see if it shows up bad. If it shows up bad, I'm just gonna put the thick gasket in there and torque the shit out of it.
Put the thick gasket on it, torque the shit out of it. Get 2 head gaskets.
That's right.
Glue them together.
I don't think.
Torque the shit out of it.
Don't think that's a plan. Well, it doesn't teeter-totter, I'll tell you that.
Is there space under there?
No, it doesn't appear to be.
The block seems straight. Too bad it isn't low in the middle by about 1,000.
Yeah.
Faraday says, I have had warped blocks that have warped heads. In the same direction? She's checking that block. It looks pretty good.
I can't get the 0.05 millimeter underneath the straight edge, so I think the block is showing.
But yeah, I don't
on
see
this
any.
side of the block as well. Let's check the other
I
side.
don't see any light.
I'll check the side. I'll check the side that this head came off. Let's see.
What's this, Clark? Fetch me my stogie. What did that come from?
That's Griswold Family Christmas.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, the block is warped a little bit.
How much? Which way?
Same way as the head, actually.
So it teeter-totters, or you mean it's low in the middle?
So that
It's even worse. It's even worse. So it amplifies it.
But it's the head is more than the block. It's
So the block is close enough that you think it get taken up with a squishy gasket.
Man.
Need rubber heads. Somebody had to ask that question. Then you said, I don't want to know. And now you know.
Now I do know.
Kim, when did we eat? About 1 o'clock? I am still full. I ate so much. It was so good. Man. Rocket. Barb Rocket. Dean, I'm licensed to kill gophers by the government of the United Nations.
Well, Mr. Blue Grit.
Oh, it's blue grit.
This side is warped. This is the side that got hot, too.
How much is it warped?
Well, I can get the 0.05.
Which is what's 05? In inches. It says inches on one side, doesn't it?
Yeah, 0.002.
2 thousandths. So it's 2 thousandths warped, or maybe 3 thousandths.
I'm gonna see if the 3 thousandths.
Blue Grit says, just make sure you put the warped head on the warped block side without the machining head. Yeah, but the block is teeter-totters in the middle, and the head teeter-totters in the middle, so it amplifies it.
Yeah.
It doesn't correct it, it amplifies it.
Yeah.
And then your heads, because of the way they're cut, you already committed which side that head goes on. And I don't know which side that is.
It's this side.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Dean Stevenson says 6,000 is the limit.
6,000.
Buddy Carafano says spray foam will take up the gap.
Spray foam. Stop. Just put some stop link in it. If I'm gonna rebuild it, I'm not gonna rebuild it for stop. 6,000 is the limit. Well, that's a lot more than what I'm measuring. Let me see what 6,000.
Oh, that's.
I'm measuring 3. So let's see what 6 is.
use many, many, many coats of copper coat. I don't know. Why do engines have to have problems like
Well, I mean, Velcro gaskets will take up a lot of stuff.
this? You can get, I don't know, KRD says I would have both block and heads cleaned up 5,000. Yeah, that won't cost much. We're like, we build stuff from junk. Machine shop? Have we ever taken anything to a machine shop? I mean, since like when I was younger and everything went to the machine shop, now nothing goes to the machine shop.
Well, it was no big deal. You just
Yeah.
go to the machine shop. I mean, we could see if they'll do it here in town. If not, we'll have to take it down to Shacklets and that. This head's I was fed. This block is close, really close to spring.
So
It's like, I mean, it's close to being out. Shoot. This side is excellent. This side, there's no measurable warpage. That side is bad, and the head that came off of that side is bad in the opposite direction.
so it'll really rock with it amplified teeter-totter.
Good machine shops are getting harder to find. Yeah, if
Yeah,
you
no
have
kidding.
one, you don't know what you got.
What was it? It was like a year or two ago. We called up the one here and they went like 8 months. Back up 8 months. Wasn't that what it was?
Say it again.
There was a machine shop you talked to here and they were like 8 months
Yeah,
delivery
but
time.
that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, if you machine both the block and the head, you'll get more compression.
On the center 2 cylinders. Well, I don't know. What do they say? G.I. Joe says, no one is half the battle. The only thing I've done was put the main bearings back in it. So if I take the main bearings back out,
Yeah, you got the crank in there turning real
they
nice.
can work on it. Yeah, if I take the crank back out, then I can have them do it. And they'll probably want to hot tank it before they work on it and after.
Everything's getting harder to find. Yep. I don't know how many of you watch Eric Obrachta on South Main Auto YouTube channel, but he fixes a lot of late model stuff. The guy's a genius when it comes to figuring out codes and then figuring out what the real problem is, because a lot of time the code doesn't tell you what the problem is. It kind of hints at where the problem is, and if you know the system, you can find the problem. He's pretty good at that. And there were 2 shops that worked on this car ahead of him, and one of them thought they diagnosed it right, but they replaced the part, and it still had the same problem, so they gave up. And then they told him to send it over to South Main Auto, which is Eric. He got it, and he told the customer, "Yep, I can fix this." So he goes to the second shop, diagnosed it right, put the right part on there, but they probably had a bad part, but they took it back off and put the original part on. And then he put a part on it that he got from Napa, and it was bad. So he goes like, "What do I do? Order parts like from every parts store and then take them all and check them and then keep the best one?" He was really upset because so many bad parts. JG Mopar, I'm a machinist, but we are not set up for automotive. Yeah, that's like my friend down in Florida that's real close to where Mopar K is. He's not really set up for automotive, but he might be able to do heads. I don't know. Lugert says, then you'll have to get new cam bearings. Why do you have to get new cam bearings?
When they tank the block, it ruins the
Oh.
cam bearings.
Yeah, if you tank the block, you will. Yeah. Yeah, the build just got expensive. Or you do the heads. How much is the block off?
6.
Oh, geez. Yeah, you just messed up your whole build. Because now you know. So where's that spray foam? they make steel spray foam?
And you could see it looking at it that it wasn't sealing quite right.
The other thing you can do, of course, 6,000 is a lot. I was going to say you can do your old sandpaper and heavy weight, but 6,000 is too much for that. You can do that with an aluminum head, but you can't do it with cast iron stuff. KRD says, "What casting head is that, Kim?" It's like
It's
the
a
worst.
bad one.
It's like the worst one you can get.
It is the 376997.3. I can repeat it if you want.
Yeah, I always think I was talking over you.
I will put it in. It is a
Yeah, Blue Grit. Kim ran out of gas. We had a long day, and she was really tired before the. She got a little nap before the live stream, and she says she's doing okay, but
I needed a break.
she needs a break. We're probably going to wrap it up in about 15 minutes.
Oh, now he set a deadline.
A
I
deadline.
have to finish in 15 minutes.
It'll be less than that because it's 10:47.
Where's the longboard?
Long
I got a
board.
longboard.
Long board. I don't know. You had it over there somewhere. You're talking about the one that you resurface heads with.
Yeah.
Aluminum heads, not cast iron heads.
Yeah. I think this needs new paper. It'll make a mark on it at least, though.
Here we go. Gonna surface heads in the Buckdale, Campo, and Kim shop. To making a clean spot.
Hang on a minute, man.
Okay. KRD says, "Thanks. I'm off to bed too. Good night. Take care." Jared, I've been watching a couple of the no shoes vids, guys turning heads upside down on sandpaper. You know, there was somebody on one of Uncle Tony's, and what did they resurface with the wood and the battery? Remember that? They put a battery on something for weight, and then they kind of thing like this, and they got something straight.
That'll clean your surface, but it isn't going to make it straight.
Well, no, but it was probably aluminum, whatever they did in it. They worked it a little bit. But see, now you got Kim machining heads. Is it making a shiny spot?
Yeah.
Anybody hear that? How's it look? Like a shiny spot in the middle?
Really? It actually looks like it's shiny on.
Gearhead says, "Smart to crossheads." Yep.
Come here, Nick. So you can see it's low right in here.
Oh, look at this. This isn't so bad.
See, it's a little
Yeah, it's a little over here.
in here. See, it's high here. It's hitting here. It's not hitting.
It's hitting
any
all
of
the way
this.
across here, but then here there's some low spots.
Definitely not very flat. But
Well, now that it's clean, take the straight edge. Maybe you just cleaned some crud off there. It might be better. It might not need to take iron off. You might need to just take the. Nah, there's a little rocky business, isn't there? Where's it rocking? Like right here. Maybe it's just where that cruddy stuff was. The cruddy stuff was a thousandth or two. I can hear it. Tick, 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 tick. I can hear that. Yeah, there's some rocky business there. Yeah, right there. It's the spot between the two center cylinders that's the high spot. Why is that a high spot?
because it's warped.
Why did it warp like that? Look, it says Kim looks like
Because fuck you. That's why.
looks like a good way to get splinters. I think that was Daddy's Money Garage. It was Daddy's Money Garage with the battery and the battery trick, and I believe he was surfacing heads. Is that what he was surfacing?
Yeah,
Oh my God, that's that, and those were cast iron heads, weren't they?
they were. Yeah.
Very good. Buff, I saw your video of fried onions, jalapenos, and egg. I didn't like the look of it. Then you put ketchup on it. Good Lord. I never put ketchup, but I thought it was funny for the video. And then I got a lot of criticism for putting the ketchup on it. I ate that one time.
He doesn't.
Usually I don't put ketchup on stuff. I forgot I put jalapenos in it. I don't cook much egg anymore. I used to do that a lot, but eggs got real expensive, and then I started doing other things.
I don't know. For the cost, I should definitely have this run through the machine. Although, I mean, you could see I'm already getting some cleaning through. I think should.
But look at the hitch on my car and drag it down the street face down.
That's what we should do.
Let's see, like, what is pavement? It's like 3 grit,
That's probably 6.
6 grit. Just try
Isn't
it. Put a weight on it so it doesn't flip over, and I'll drive it a couple miles and then check it.
Is like stones per inch. So yeah, it's probably about 6, 8, 10.
Ah, Wendy's here. Good evening.
Looks
So should we drag it behind the car with a battery on it? Tie something heavy, maybe something heavy that will stabilize it so it won't flip over. And just grind the surface down with the street. Oh, man. That's probably not a good idea. You know how you do that. You know the thing you hold like when you're skiing? You stand on the head, and I'll drag you down the road.
I've got a cylinder head
surf
over
on
there
it.
that we could do it too. It would be a good fun video.
Stand on it, keep it from flipping over, and you just surf down the highway. And when the cops stop us, we go, well, we're resurfacing the head.
Yeah.
Hi, Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn.
Sand patch algorithm defines the evap. Well, all right. Somebody
Good way to ruin your engine block.
knows. Oh, that's perfect.
Wendy, we're having pigs in a blanket for dinner tonight. I'm not even sure what pigs in a blanket are. I think it's some kind of like hot dogs or something and wrapped up in something. I don't know what that is. What is it?
It's
I remember some little kids that I knew because we knew their parents. There's 3 little young girls, and they pigs in a blanket. There's one of those little girls like pigs in a blanket, pigs in a blanket. She got all excited, and they were going home. but I really never knew what it was.
It's ethnic food. It's cabbage wrapped. It's I think it's lamb and rice
Okay,
wrapped in cabbage.
Wendy, we need an explanation.
Yeah.
What's the recipe for pigs in a blanket?
Set us right, Wendy.
Yes, set us right.
Is it lamb or is it just beef? It might be lamb, but it might not be. I might be wrong.
Lamb is good. I like lamb.
I don't ever remember. I think my mom made it with beef, but my mom might have been.
Wendy, stuffed cabbage with hamburger.
It's ground beef and rice.
Ground beef. Oh, and she said in rice and in cabbage. Oh, there's one of those nasty things with a stinger.
Wasp.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Blue Grit says those little weenies wrapped in a biscuit. That's what I thought it was, but apparently not.
Oh, that's different.
D. Stevenson. Gwendolyn is a lovely name from the Vikings. Very good. I still don't know what spotted dick is. It doesn't sound nice. Yeah, when I was in England, I wouldn't eat that.
Hold your hand down below.
What is that thing?
It's
Oh, you're pulling the dowel pins out of the block.
trying to. Got one.
Where am I going to put them so I don't lose them? I'll put them in your coffee cup. No, I won't do that.
Won't lose it.
Don't put them in my coffee cup. Then we'll clean them in the dishwasher, right? How many of you have put auto parts in the dishwasher? Put the heads up on top. Put the push rods in the silverware trays. You can't put the block in the dishwasher. Crank's a little big and heavy. Probably put a camshaft. And all the rockers and all that, you know, you can put that in a dishwasher. I did that with a Y-block board, and it made the dishwasher stink, and I had to run a bunch of loads with nothing, just soap or, you know, dishwashing detergent. And my mother got really upset with me. Louise says, good night. Take care.
Thanks for being here.
Dean Stevens is the rice pudding. Josh Holman, not me. Very good. So is Barry, I think. Uh-huh. Oh, Dean Stevens says it's Welsh. When I was in England, one of the guys, he was a young army officer. His girlfriend was from Wales. And they gave him a real hard time. They really teased him because I don't know why they tease people that are from Wales. I guess it's a thing in England to do that. Dean Stevens says, not me, for in the day I do it, I shall surely die. Killed by Yeah, you should probably have a separate dishwasher. How's this for an ad? Motel 6, and I just happened to be at one. Really? He got a Motel 6 ad, and he's at one. Wow. That's why you got it, because they knew. So does he get points for being at a Motel 6 and getting the ad? Kim, she's so absorbed in her.
Yes.
She says, yes, well, how much? Because this is the first time we've ever had somebody that's using the product while they got them.
Oh, that's right. You get extra points for that. You get 3 points.
3 points, she says.
Yes, that's a special sort of.
Blue Grit says, gotta head out. That's what Kim's doing.
Well, thank you. Thank you for your suggestion, because it makes us hate life more. We appreciate it.
now we got more work.
I thought I was doing good, and now I know better.
We're not doing it because it's easy. We're doing it because we thought it was easy.
Yeah. That ain't ever the truth.
Man. Yeah. Well, Kim, It's 2 hours. You want to go home? Maybe. Well, now you're absorbed in the engine again.
Yeah.
So now we're going to be here for 2 or 3 more hours while you're sanding the top of the engine down to make it flat.
No, do we have a short for tomorrow?
We do have a short for tomorrow, and it's 11. I got to go put it up. I guess I could have it up by midnight. Buddy Carfano always wanted to try powder coating and home oven. Oh, I know people have done that, but I've never done it. What's it? It's kind of creepy. What's kind of creepy, Gearhead? Oh, the Motel 6.
I mean, they know where you are.
Man, you know, Motel 6s don't have the best reputation, but it depends on the manager they have. And I stayed at a Motel 6 in Pendleton, Oregon, and there were 2 of them. And everybody goes, stay at the one up on the top of the hill, not the one on the bottom of the hill. Okay, so I went up there, and there's a British woman that was running the place, and she was like sergeant, you know. She ran that place, and they'd redone all the rooms and everything, and they had fast internet, and man, that place was clean and nice. The rooms are kind of small, but yeah, Tom Bodette. This is Tom Bodette from Motel 6. We'll leave the light on for you. So, man, that was a really good motel, best Motel 6 I've ever been on. Yeah, we'll leave the light on for you. Herb Alpert, Tijuana Brass. Mike N says yes. Yes. Yeah, I remember Tom Bodette. Gearhead says our motel is hit. There's probably an S that belongs in there. Dean Stevenson, wait till I stay at the Harvest Inn next week. Is that I don't know what Harvest Inn is. Is that a good place, or is that a inexpensive place? Motel 6s, when they were new, were really nice, but now they're like old. They're like 50 years old, 60 years old, so they're past their prime. Let's put it that way. But that one I stayed in Oregon was plenty good enough. And you know, and the furniture had all been replaced, and carpets had been replaced, and it was pretty good. Mike N says Roach Motel. Belinda Carlisle. I remember Belinda Carlisle. Gearhead, no. It is a slum. What's the worst hotel I've stayed in? It was actually a Motel 6, but it was a different one. And it was really cold. And I got, Dean Stevens says it's awesomely cheap. The Red Rash Inn. Yeah, I stayed in a Red Roof Inn, and it wasn't too good. But it wasn't the worst one. I stayed in a Motel 6 one time, and it's because it was nothing else. So I was tired. Been driving too far. So I got the room, and it was really cold. I went in there, it was just freezing in that room. It was like, 30 degrees Fahrenheit, below zero C. So I went down to the office right away. I go, man, it is freezing cold in the room. The guy goes, just grab the chair and get up on the chair. And he says, push right by the bathroom. He says there's a ceiling panel. And he goes, push that ceiling panel up and reach up in there. There's a valve. Turn it on. And, the chair has wheels on it. It's a desk chair. And I go, no. You come up to the room and you turn my heat on. And he was really annoyed with me. But he came up there and he stood on the chair with the wheels all teetering and everything. And he turned it on and it got warm in there. But he knew what the problem was. But he wanted me to do that. I was just, no. That was definitely a Roach Motel. I won't say where it was. But they may have fixed it up by now. That was quite a while ago. Mike, in the last the last Red Roof Inn I stayed in was in Murfreesboro. Really? That's where Uncle Tony is. UTG, Uncle Tony Garage. He's in Murfreesboro.
At the Red Roof Inn?
Not at the Red Roof Inn. He's at his own residence. Freezing cold Days Inn. A Days Inn. You ever been in a Days Inn? I've been in Days Inn. They were okay. But that was quite a while ago, so I don't know. You know, they're getting old now. Kim, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to say goodnight, everybody.
Well, don't do it unless I'm there.
Okay, Kim, come up here so you can be up here for this.
I'm sorry I ruined it.
Okay, no, we're over 2 hours. Colonial Inn in Mandan, North Dakota, $36 a night for sagging mattress, broken stain, John. Oh, geez, not much more back in the 90s when Motel 6 was $60, which ours is again. So, man, well, one thing about North Dakota, it's cold enough that you don't have any cockroaches; they die. Oh man. Oh, this is about 15 years before UTG. Okay. So, good night, everybody.
Wait.
Okay, you got to say good night.
You made it to the end. You get 3 points for sticking it out. Thanks for being here. I appreciate everyone's comments.
All 28 people that stayed here.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of people here. But we will be back on Tuesday night. We'll be talking about convertibles and T-top cars. So if you have some pictures, send those in to buffdelcampo@gmail.com. And, check us out. Stop in and say hello. Maybe stay a while. And let's see. What was else? I'm sorry if we did not read your comment. We try and read as much as we can, but we can't possibly follow every comment or conversation. We do our best, though.
Okay, so.
And, yeah, thanks everybody for coming in and keeping us company while we get some stuff done here in the shop. And
what's the prize money?
I don't know.
So for 50 points, we have a Subaru, but you got to come get it.
I might just fix that Subaru sometime.
You might fix the Subaru, then it'll be more than 50 points.
Then it'll be more.
Yeah, it needs some
get
heads.
It now.
But the car's okay.
It's nearly aged to perfection. But okay, that can be it.
Okay, that's it.